Hey everybody, what's going on? This is going to be the new moon reading. We're having a solar eclipse in Aries. What does that mean? It means it's time for new beginnings. It's time to start over. It's time to be brave. It's time to take action towards the things that we're passionate about. It's time to be bold and fierce and fight for what it is that we want. Now, we just had the lunar eclipse in Libra. The lunar eclipse in Libra was about closing out old cycles, tying up loose ends, letting go of the old, making room for the new. So, now we're having the solar eclipse, which the new is here. The new is here. Where's it going to go? What does this mean for everybody? What does it mean? What is a new beginning for everyone collectively? Let's see. Solar eclipse in Aries. We've got the Fool. Yeah, new beginnings. The Hermit. And the Sun. Nice. And we've got the Queen of Wands at the bottom. Hmm. The Queen of Wands is fiery. She's passionate. She's alluring. She goes after what she wants, but she does it by attracting it. She does it by attracting it. I think we should... All right. So when I say she does it by attracting it, I'm sorry. Having all the thoughts of law of attraction going through my head. A lot of people think that the law of attraction is about being like, I want this, and just repeating it over and over and over again. No. It's not just affirmations and saying what you want. It's about believing you can have it. That's why the lunar eclipse in Libra, it was so important to let go of the past, because if we hold on to that past, that baggage is going to drag us down and it's going to prevent us from attracting what it is that we want in our lives. So that's why this Queen of Wands is going to attract everything that she fucking wants, because she knew she needed to let go of the old. She's ready for the new. She's ready for the new. Um, she went inward. She went into hermit mode. Now, if you're a masculine, this just means your feminine energy. Your feminine energy went into hermit mode. It went in with the light, brought light to the darkness, so it could see what it needed to let go of in order to have this new beginning, in order to start over. I just I just accidentally like the deck kind of like went like this in my hand. And the Ten of Pentacles came out. Yeah, starting over. One of the reasons I just did the Ten of Pentacles was over here in the feminine energy. Yeah, the feminine energy wants the Ten of Pentacles. The feminine energy wants to go after the Ten of Pentacles, but the feminine energy knows they need to go within to release in order to attract, because you can chase after what you want. You can chase after what you want, but you can push it away. That's why learning how to attract things into your life is so important. Um, hmm. You know, when you want something so bad, you just keep pushing for it and pushing for it. And it's like, the more I try, the further it gets away from me. That's because you have to let go of things from the past. There's things within your field, within your being, that are telling the universe, no, we're not ready for this yet, because we're still holding on to old shit. So, again, the lunar eclipse in Libra was so important. Karmic cycles closing out, tying up those loose ends. And the solar eclipse in Aries is the trigger for the new beginning, the trigger to attract what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. It's not going to come, though, if you didn't utilize the energy to let go of your baggage. Most of us have, though. Most of us have. I feel like there's so much happening in the world right now. It's hard for anyone to stay asleep and not know. All right, let's pull on the feminine energy, and then we'll pull on the masculine energy. And then I'm going to use the smaller Witches Tarot deck to pull clarifiers. Ooh, feminine energy, 3 of Cups. The moon. We've got the sun and the moon in the eclipse reading. That's awesome. I think I had the sun and the moon in the eclipse reading for the lunar eclipse too. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure being, I remember being like, oh, we got both. Um, mm. The feminine energy, it's like these feelings are hidden within the shadows. This communication is unclear, but then it's like it's coming out of the dark. It's coming out of the dark. Yeah, what you weren't sure about before, you're gonna be sure of now. Hmm. That's exciting. I get so excited. People are probably like, this chick's weird. All right, let's pull on the masculine energy. 9 of Cups. Yeah. Wanting to fill all those cups, wanting to feel fulfilled, wanting your dreams to come true. Why am I getting like a... look at her face. She is kind of like, like there's satisfaction but dissatisfaction. What is that about, masculines? Satisfaction but dissatisfaction. You've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles. What is that about? All right, we're going to pull what's beneath the surface of these energies, and then I'm going to use the smaller deck for the clarifiers. Queen of Pentacles is soul nurturing. She was just in the reading I did. Was it yesterday or the day before? Oh. All right. Oh, man. I just... Okay, so masculine energies, I'm getting both negative and positive off of this 9 of Cups because it's like there's this nurturing energy. There's this generous energy. I just heard gracious. There's a gracious, loyal energy. And the masculines, it's like it's filling the cups, and it's like it's like everything I wish for. But there's also this like, can I trust it? Can I trust it? Like, well, with the feminine energy, there was this feelings that were this communication that's unclear, this coming out of the dark. So it's it's almost like the feminine and the masculine are both like in this energy of uncertainty, but still going for it. Oh, I love that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right. Oh man. The lovers. Yeah, femmes. The lovers. It's been unclear. It's been unclear. I mean, Libra season, you had to let go of the past. If you weren't letting go of a person altogether, you if you're in a relationship and you had to let go of something, it was letting go of old patterns. And it's like now there's this new beginning within the connection, but like there's still that There's still that for people that are in relationships and letting go of past cycles within the relationship, starting new cycles in the relationship. It's still kind of like, it's like if you go to marriage counseling and you're trying to let go of your shit and you're moving forward, you still don't know where it's going to go. It's feeling good. It's feeling good, but it's unclear because it's a new beginning. It's the unknown. The unknown is terrifying, but it's so fucking beautiful because, oh, what was that saying? Shit, I can't. It's like it was there for like a split second. I was ready to say it, and now it's just like blank and gone. Um, we get terrified of the unknown, and we're like, no, I'm just going to stay where I'm at in my comfort zone. But life begins where your comfort zone ends. And not only that, you can stay in your comfort zone all you want. It doesn't mean life isn't going to happen. Life's going to happen no matter fucking what. And the unknown, the unknown is going to happen no matter what. Whether you head towards it or not, it's fucking coming. So, be brave, be fierce, be bold in this energy. This energy wants you to have a new beginning. This energy wants you to have all you desire, all you dream of. And this energy can't give it to you if you haven't let go of the past. And we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is about manifesting this love, manifesting this connection. Even though there was the moon energy and there was this shadow, like you couldn't see, like you could sense something was there, but you didn't know what was going to happen. And you went inwards. You brought the light to the dark. You released the past, and oh my God, the fucking sun is shining. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh man. All right, let's pull on the masculine energy. Ooh, he wants it. Oh, but he might bullshit himself. He might. Oh, he might hide. He might hide. Oh, he's scared. Oh man, the masculine energy is scared. Masculine energies are more tapped into their ego. So it's like masculine energy is about taking action, but the feminine energy will dive in first. you know because masculines they'll take action, but there's like a hesitancy with the ego. Fear lives within the ego. Fear lives within the ego. If you're a masculine watching, or even if you're a feminine watching and you're really tapped into your masculine energy, just make sure you tune into your feminine energy. Tune into your intuition, your feelings, your emotions, because it's your navigation system in life. How many times in life have you gotten that nudge inside of stay the fuck away from there? Or go after it, yes. That's your intuition. But when it's fear, when it's your ego, it's like, you're gonna die if you go in there! Stay away! Or you should go after that. Fear is louder. Fear is louder. If fear is screaming at you to go after something, it's because you're fearing staying where you are. And I mean, if fear is, is yelling at you to go after something that's actually not good for you, it's I forgot what I was saying. What the hell was I saying? Oh well, it doesn't matter. We're 14 minutes in. I'm not stopping this reading. I gotta learn to edit. I don't want to edit. Who cares? Just listen to my mistakes and move on. That's what we all need to do. We need to listen and pay attention to our mistakes and understand them and move on. Understand them and move on. You know, it's like when there's that inner battle of fear and intuition. This is why I'm explaining, like, fear can be so loud because intuition is always trying to speak and tell you what to do. But fear, the ego, fears the intuition because the ego doesn't know, but the intuition does know. Um, the intuition is a whisper. So when you're having that internal battle of should I or shouldn't I, try to listen to which voice is louder. The louder voice is fear. Mm, I should correct myself. I should correct myself. Because I feel like there's been times where my intuition has screamed at me. But my intuition usually doesn't start screaming until I've listened to the voice of fear that was screaming louder. um, but sometimes the intuition gets drowned out completely. It all depends on how balanced you are within your feminine and your masculine energies. That's why it's important to pay attention to both within yourself. Each human being is dominant in one more than the other. Men, usually, most cases, are more dominant in their masculine energy, and females, most cases, are usually more dominant in their feminine energy, but it's not set in stone. You know, I mean, there's females that are programmed to stay in their masculine energy. That's how they were raised. They didn't have a choice. But we all carry both. Our feminine energy is our intuition, our feelings, our emotions, and our masculine energy is the part of us that takes action. It's our ego, our drive. Our ego, our drive, our it's like our masculine energy doesn't have time to sit there and be like, oh, well, I need understanding. I just need to do. That's what that masculine energy knows. It knows it needs to do, and go. Take action. Get it done. The feminine energy will sit and be receptive and pay attention and observe and know what is right and what is wrong. So if you keep both balanced, the action that your masculine energy takes will take the right action if both are in balance and it's able to hear your feminine energy. If you're too in your masculine energy, that's when your intuition gets drowned out. If you're too in your feminine energy, you become too emotional and then no action happens. All right. The Seven of Swords is deceit. It's hiding things. But people don't always hide things because they're shitty and suck. Sometimes they hide things out of fear of being hurt, out of fear of something not being real. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on with this energy in the center. And we got the Magician. It was at the bottom over here for the feminine. Ooh. Oh man, yeah, it's heavy. 10 of Wands, but you got to keep going. You have to be bold. You have to be strong. You have to be brave and keep going. Keep going. Make sure this weight that you're carrying, is not your baggage from the past. Make sure it's your discernment for the future. When we let go of the past, we don't want to let go of everything from the past. We want to hold on what it is that we learned from it. Because if we let go of it altogether, if we let go of what it is that we learned, we'll lose the inspiration to keep going. The fire will be put out. I'm getting like zoned out and like lost right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, if you let go of your baggage and then also let go of what you learned from it, you're not going to know what to do. You're not going to know how to move. You're not going to know where to go, and you're going to stay in a fear-based energy. A fear-based energy. There's strength in this card. It's like, yeah, it's the weight of the world, but there's strength in it. There's the strength to carry on. The strength to carry on with what you learned. Because what you learned from what has hurt you, what you learn from what has forced you to grow, helped you grow, that's what's going to keep you alive. That's what's going to keep you inspired. So it's like when you have like this wish fulfillment and you're like, I don't trust it. But you carry all those lessons from the past and not the baggage from the past, then you're going to know the difference. Then you're going to be like, wow, this is fucking real. This is real. And then you're going to feel inspired. You're going to be like, yes, yes, let's fucking go. Let's do this. Um, all right. Now, we've got the Fool here. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith, going on a new journey, stepping into the unknown. And with the Magician here, it's creating. Come on. Creating a whole new world. I just, I heard Aladdin in my head singing a whole new world. That's why I was like, oh, come on. It's like I'm trying to talk here, and then these like things will start coming in and playing in my head, and I'm like, hush, shh, I'm trying to do a reading. But it is. It's a whole new world. It's a world of unknown. I mean, the world is unknown. Like I was explaining earlier, if we start looking at the world as unknown, no matter what we fucking plan, we won't be as scared. We won't be, I mean, we might be terrified at first. Like, what do you mean? Everything's unknown? Yeah, everything's unknown. Even if you have a plan and everything goes according to plan, at some point, something does not go according to plan. The unknown is always there. It's always present. It's always coming. It's up to us to keep our feminine and our masculine energy in balance so when the unknown happens, we know what action to take. We know what direction to go. Now, see, say we don't keep our feminine and our masculine energies balanced, we'll walk right off this cliff. That's the reality we will manifest, is walking off a cliff, plummeting to our death, or seriously injured. My stomach just growled. It distracted me. I'm so ADD. I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of you understand. A lot of you understand and are laughing and are like, yeah, I do that too. Squirrel! There is no squirrel. Just random thoughts. Shit, what was I saying? All right, yeah, so you can either walk off the cliff because you weren't balanced, you held on to baggage that you didn't need, and you walk off the cliff and you meet your demise. Or if you keep your masculine and feminine energy balanced by going within and facing yourself and your life and your experiences, learn from them and let go of what no longer serves you, then you can move on. And when you start coming to the edge, Your instinct, your intuition will be like, whoa, you're close to an edge, turn quick. And this fool will no longer be heading off the edge. He'll be turning and heading in the direction of the dog. See how the dogs start like, whoa, buddy, we gotta go this way. So you don't even have to be looking at the dog to know. If your feminine energy and your masculine energy are in balance, your intuition, your feminine energy will tell you. You will sense it. You will feel it. This dog won't even have to bark. I'm hearing like purely connected to the divine. Purely. All right. So balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. A lot of people hear the terms now divine feminine and divine masculine. A divine feminine and divine masculine do the inner work. They aren't afraid. I mean, everyone's afraid of facing themselves, but divine feminines and divine masculines will be brave and face their fear. They'll look at themselves. They'll heal it. They don't want to project it onto other people. They want to heal and help other people heal. Why was I bringing them up? Shit. Wow, I'm super ADD today, huh? I didn't even smoke any weed yet. I didn't. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Um, oh yeah, that's right. The white rose in his hand. Or is that a lily? What is that? Hold on. It looks like a rose. I don't know. It's kind of blended in with the cloud. But anyways, the white dog and the white flower, purity, connection to the divine. That's why I was saying that. I'm so sorry. I'm like so burnt right now, guys. Not even high. Not even high. And when I say high, I literally just mean weed. Just mean weed. If you do drugs, stop that. Don't do that. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. Um, and smoking pot can be bad too. You just limit it. Um, I'm one to talk. I've been trying to stop being a pothead for over a decade. Um, but you know what? When I go in and I face my shit, I smoke a lot less. I do. I do. Um, anything can become a habit. Anything can become a habit to avoid, not just drugs, not just drinking. Some people will exercise. They'll become obsessed with exercising. They'll become obsessed with, I don't know, I can't think of any examples right now. um, it's just, it's escapism. Even TV. It's like, oh yeah, you like binge watching shows on Netflix, huh? That's because you're escaping. Not that shows aren't good. I love binge watching shows, but I also love escapism. I do the constant battle of trying to keep my masculine and my feminine energies balanced, and it's a bitch. But I believe we can all heal. I believe we can all heal. Do I believe we're capable of being completely healed as a whole? Mm, not as humans. Not as humans. Because in human existence, we don't ever stop healing. We have to keep healing because it keeps us evolving. Um, I don't want to get pulled into another conversation. Jeez. Stupid ADD. Focus, Lynn. Focus. Shit. Great. Now I'm going to stare into space. Oh man, I really hope a lot of people watching this are ADD and are laughing and not are like laughing with me and not at me. Um, mm. All right. So yeah, we want to manifest. We want to create a new beginning. We want to take the leap of faith. Now, moving on to this hermit with the Ace of Cups. The hermit had to go within because of all this feeling. Now, for the feminine energies, ooh, love, the lover's choice. Things were unclear, but there was a sensing and knowing because you could feel it. You could feel it. It's like it was pouring out of you. and into you. It's like this. Ah, it's like, oh man, I'm getting this picture of like white water rafting, and it's like turbulent, and like the water's coming at you and splashing at you, and you're terrified, so you're crying. So it's like the feeling is like hitting you in the face, and but then it's also coming out of your face, and oh man, that's why we had to go in. We had to go in, face our shit to let it go, or else never gonna get to the end of that ride. I've never been whitewater rafting, and I never want to, because no, not for me. Not for me. Um, I don't know if anyone ever saw the movie Vacation, the newer one, not the National Lampoon ones. The newer one, when they go whitewater rafting, and the guy, the instructor's like suicidal. He's just like throwing the paddles in the water. Oh, okay, forget about that. Forget about that. I gotta get back to this reading. What am I doing? But yeah, oh man, maybe that's why I'm bringing it up, because that guy, it's like he's about to take the family on the whitewater rafting trip, and his girlfriend calls right before they go, and she breaks up with him. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it is the way they go about doing it. But it's I feel like this is a good story to tell, to explain like why going inwards was so important. This friggin' guy, like I said, he takes the family, and it's really starting to hit him as he's on the raft with the family, and he's supposed to be their instructor, keeping them safe. They've never done this before. He does it for a living. So they're relying on him for their lives, their safety, and it's like just he's like, you can tell like he's just really starting to process that his girlfriend left him, and he's gonna be alone, and he doesn't know where this is gonna go, so he's just like, fuck it. He's like ready to die. You don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. We want to heal. We want to face our shit and let it go, because then when we move forward, this new beginning is going to feel so warm and so good. And remember how happy and excited you could get as a child? I mean, even if you had a bad childhood, even if you have a terrible childhood, like, that's weird. I don't know. I'm picturing like a little kid, like sad. Their life sucks. It kind of makes me like, I want to go sit in a corner and pout right now. Um, but they have this doll, and it's like the only thing that makes them happy and makes them feel good, because the rest of their life just is scary, and they feel alone and abandoned. I don't know why I'm saying all of this. I must be channeling into someone. Um, so it's like, if you're hearing me say like, oh, remember when you were a child and you could feel like happy and excited, and somebody watching is like, my childhood was not happy and exciting. Um, but there's this, for someone watching, there's this doll that it was like the only thing. The only thing. It was the light in your life. The only thing you felt connected to. So if like, imagine if that was all you had and you lost it and then you found it, how excited and happy you would feel to find that one thing that brought you light and warmth in life. That's what this new beginning can feel like, if we let go of the past and be brave and bold and fierce with the future. Because we can all have what we want. We can all have what we want. We had the Queen of Wands in the beginning, and I was explaining the law of attraction, and you can't have what you want if you're holding on to baggage. You're just going to attract more things that are in the same frequency of that baggage. So you want to let it go and only hold on to the lessons learned from it. So that way, if new things come in that are in the same frequency of the baggage that you let go of, you'll have the discernment to know, no, I stay away from that, or I'm going to get pulled back into a cycle I just closed out. All right, let's move on to the Sun and the Two of Wands. So it's like you go in, because of all this feeling, you let it go, you released it, and you can now see why this cup is overflowing. You can now see, like, what was turbulent, like the whitewater rafting. All right, now the Sun with the Two of Wands. There's this plan, there's this intention, there's this... It's like, there's a new horizon out there. There's a new horizon out there, and you're planning to go towards it. Planning to go towards it. Wanting to take a leap of faith and manifesting that into reality, but having to go inwards to face all these feelings in order to come up with this plan to have the happiness, to have the warmth, to have the joy, to have a successful, bright future. All right, let's start pulling clarifiers. Let's start pulling clarifiers. Feminine energy, Three of Cups with the Lovers. What is that about? What's the new beginning with that? Oh, Temperance and Justice. Justice is served. Everything is brought into balance. The Three of Wands. Not just planning it, but going for it. But going forward. I was going to say forward and for it, and it was like forward. Could just blame it on the Rhode Island accent, forward. Because we don't pronounce our R's around here. We say car. Gonna go for a ride in the car? It's a car, people. It's a car. Gotta put the car keys in the ignition, not the car keys in the ignition. All right. Rihanna, shut up and drive. Didn't that song come in another reading? What reading was that? Shit, I gotta find it. Shut up and drive. Fuck, what reading was that? If any of you have been watching my readings and you know which reading I'm talking about, please comment down below and let me know. Because it might be connected to this reading. The feminine energy sensed there was something there. They are unsure. But they knew something was on the horizon. They knew something was on the horizon. And going after it brings balance, justice. It took time to get here, but it was well worth the wait. Well worth the wait. All right, let's pull on the masculine energy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I told you they want it. They want it. Coming in hard and fast. Oh, my God. And then I look at the bottom of the deck. Fucking fast. Swift. Ready to cut the bullshit. Remember we had the Seven of Swords, the card of bullshit, the card of deceit, secrets, hiding. Being like shy and fearful. Cutting that shit out. Cutting that shit out. Knowing the truth and going for it. Knowing that you can have what it is you wished for. But you have to take action. You have to be brave. It's like you feel the spark. It's lit. There's been a transformation. It's time to go for it. Happily ever after. They're doing Ring Around the Rosie over here. Like when I looked at the card, I heard them singing it. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. What does that song even mean? Shit, I kind of want to pause this and go Google it. I'm going to pause this and go Google. Okay, so I've I've been going down a rabbit hole. Ring around there's so many different variations to this. I did not know that, and there's so many different meanings to it. So I'm not I don't really want to get into it because my phone is now dying. I do want to look more into that after. Because I heard these kids singing that. Hmm. Okay. Um, okay, so the ring around the rosy part, it's like a cycle going around and around and around. And the pocket full of posies, I feel like it's like holding on to the beauty. A pocket full of posies, it's flowers, you know, it's like you have a pocket full of flowers, a pocket full of beauty and growth. It's like we go round and round and round. We all fall down. But we gotta hold on to the beauty. Hold on to the growth. Remember I was saying we've gotta let go of the baggage from the past, but hold on to what we learned from it. And that's the beauty of it. That's holding on to the growth, holding on to the beauty. Because life is going to continue to go round and round and round, and we're going to keep falling down, but we got to get back up again. We always got to get back up again. And in this energy, we're always going to get the fuck back up. The fuck back up. Back the fuck up. Um, um, hmm. So I hope everyone takes advantage of this energy for sure. For sure. All right, let's pull clarifiers for the magician. Yeah, didn't know which way to go, trying to have that victory. It's like creating your own path. This Two of Swords, it's like, do I go this way or do I go this way? And I've said in my readings before, it's not about going left or going right. It's about going forward. It's about going forward. Some people might be like, but that doesn't tell me which choice to make. The choice is to move forward. The choice is to look at the past, take what you learned from it, stick what you learned from it in your pocket, carry just that with you, and let go of all the other shit and move forward. That's the way to go. The only way to go is forward. Sometimes we do have to pause, take a time out, sometimes take a couple steps back. But in this energy, with this solar eclipse in Aries, and we've got Mercury in Aries, we have Venus just moved into Aries. Oh my God, and we have all of the planets, well, except for Pluto. Even though some people say Pluto isn't a planet anymore, fuck anyone that thinks that Pluto's a planet. Eat shit. Um, sorry. um, all the planets are aligned in the same area of the sky. Mars is conjunct with Saturn and Jupiter's conjunct with Uranus. The sun's going to be conjunct with the moon and Mercury is going to be conjunct with that. And then Venus is conjunct with Neptune. It's moving away from it, but it's still, they're all in the same part of the sky together. And from what I was reading, that's not going to happen again till the year 24 something. So it happens every 4,000 years. So right now, the energies, I mean, energy is always shifting. It's, ebb and flow. It's coming, it's going. Um, Energy is constant. It's just where the flow of it is going is what changes. The resistance, the push, the pull. Um, but right now we have an energy that will not come around again for thousands of years. Take advantage of it. Um, and then I was also reading about some kind of like comet, like devil comet or something. um, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Anyways, all right. So we have strength at the bottom of the deck. It takes strength to move forward in the unknown. It takes strength to let go of things you've been holding on to for so long. It takes strength to learn lessons. It takes strength to face those lessons and hold on to them to use in the future for discernment. Um, but creating this new journey, heading out on this new path, mm, I don't. Sorry, I'm distracted by Oh, I'm distracted by the infinity symbol above her head. And when I was going to say I'm distracted by it, I heard twist of fate. Twist of fate. I'm also seeing the infinity symbol on this magician card here now too. Twist of fate. Remember I was saying if you have your masculine and feminine energies balanced by letting go of things of the past, but also holding on to the things that you learned so that way you can move forward in the future. Keeping these energies balanced. The twist of fate, your fate will not be to walk off this cliff. Your fate will be to that twist of fate, like, oh, I know which direction to go. Not sure where it's leading, but I know this is the way I need to go. Creating your own fate. Creating your own fate. That's awesome. Oh. And the hermit again, yeah. Remember? Remember how I was saying the whitewater rafting and it's like the water's like hitting you in the face, but it's like flowing out of you. This little girl is about to be taken out by this wave. She's not even on a raft. And oh man, it's trying to swallow her whole. Um, but it's like she doesn't know it's coming, but it's like she's standing in the center of it and doesn't know what's to come, but yet she smiles. Yet she smiles. Um, yeah, so it's like not doing hermit, not bringing the light to the dark, not facing your shadow. Um, you're being swallowed by this wave. It's consuming you. But going inwards, you don't fear it anymore. When you go in and you face your shit, you don't fear it. It's like, I mean, fear never really goes away, but the Lion King, I just heard Simba. I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha. Oh, man. Yeah, you go in, you face your shit. If you can face your own shit, then the unknown will not scare you. Nothing will fucking scare you if you're brave enough to face yourself and your feelings. Mm. And we have the King of Pentacles at the bottom. Mm. Really focused on what you have. Really focused on what you don't have. Focused on how can I accumulate what it is that I need. I've gotten rid of the excess. There's room for more. But what is it that I need? It's like, yeah, it's great to go after things that we want. But we also have to question, is what we want what we need? And if what we want and what we need are aligned, then go the fuck after it. Go after it. But if you're looking at it like, I want this, but I don't need it. That could go wrong. That could go wrong. Um, Self-indulgence, you know? I'm saying people shouldn't enjoy things. People shouldn't have what they desire. But if you don't need it, if it's not good for you, when I say if it's something you need, what I mean is it something that's good for you? Is it something for your greater good? All right, let's pull clarifiers for the Sun with the Two of Wands, and then we'll wrap this reading up. Three of Swords. You stood your ground. You closed out a cycle. There was a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to protect yourself. It wasn't easy to go above it all. But you did it. You did it. You wanted to close out a cycle so a new cycle could begin. Remember, I was saying, it might not have been. I tried to start this reading a few times, but I'm pretty sure it was this time I was saying, and if I didn't, I'm going to say it now. The Death card in Tarot reminds me of the period between the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. It's that ending period for something new to begin. This is the new beginning, but this also represents completion. Wait, which card was it? Wait, where is she? Oh, was she at the bottom of the deck? Remember I was saying, oh, the Strength card. I was noticing the infinity symbol above her head, but I was also noticing the like green. She had like green leaves on her head, just like this. I'm bumping into the camera, sorry. And I didn't point it out. I almost did, but I didn't know what to make of it at the time. This reading's getting long. But the strength to close out the cycle, the strength to start a new one. Yeah, and see, we've got the Lion here, just like in the Strength card. Strength, endurance, have the bird's eye view. This guy's paying attention. He's looking. It's like the bird is overviewing everything from above, and this man is viewing everything on the ground. So it's like perspective from all angles. That's why I was saying, hold on to the lessons that you learned, because it'll give you that bird's eye view when you're observing what's going on the ground. I'm drawn to this book. I don't know what the book is trying to tell me. I got what I was needing to know from them. Oh man, what is this book trying to tell me? Shit. I don't know. I almost want to pull a clarifier. I almost want to pull a clarifier. I want to pull on this book. The book specifically. What is the book trying to say? Oh, we got the Queen of Wands back. All right. All right, so the lion is about the strength, but the buck is about, it's about awareness. It's like he's observing, he's watching over, but there's this awareness with this buck. I mean, you want to attract. You want to attract. You want to let go of what no longer serves you. So when you go after what you want, you can do it by attracting it. You can attract it into your life. But you've got to be cautious. You've got to be cautious. You've got to be cautious. Don't forget what you learned. Don't forget what enlightened you. Don't forget what killed you before. It's like the deer, they live in the woods and they're being hunted. They're being hunted. The first time this buck came across a hunter, he almost died. He almost died. And then he was enlightened. He was enlightened that there's stuff out there that can harm. And each time the deer comes across a hunter, he learns new ways that the hunter thinks. So he learns new ways to protect himself and navigate. Navigate through the woods. I'm feeling like through the woods is I'm feeling like there's something I need to say about that, but we're almost at an hour, so I am going to wrap up this reading here. If you're still watching, this was a long reading, so please comment down below, like, share, subscribe. Let me know how this resonates with you, and good luck, guys, with this solar eclipse in Aries. Freaking excited. I'm an Aries, so there's so much Aries energy happening right now. It's really amping me up. I mean, I'm kind of tired from talking right now, so. All right, guys. Good luck. Bye.